I couldn't pee after gooning. Now, I just saw this. The way I like get these videos to react to and choose them is they just pop up on my YouTube randomly and I add them to a playlist. I have no idea how any sort of recommendation got me to this video, but I'm thoroughly intrigued. The idea of not being able to pee, like obviously sometimes you pretty much pee every time you can. Like anytime anything comes out, you gotta go pee. It's literally a bodily function to get rid of like disease and bare shit. But the idea that you need to and you couldn't for whatever reason this guy's about to explain, I presume this is a man. And then I also did see the top comment was absolutely beautiful first impressions. So I'm thoroughly excited. Uka animations, let's freaking go.
I couldn't pee after gooning. Yeah, you heard that right. So, in today's video, I decided to make something a little different. But who knows?
Why does that have a National Geographic? What?
But who knows? Maybe this video will save you from ending up in the same stupid situation I did. A few years ago, one day I felt like gooning really hard.
Oh, trust me, bro, I've been there. Waking up on the weekend's one of the worst ones because I know that's the worst physical way to start your day. Is by shaking hands with the milkman. However, when you're just laying on that bed, you're having a bit of a lie-in, you've got an absolute piper going on. Like, Mario couldn't come out of that shit if he tried. It's that fucking tight and solid. And then you're just there and you kind of lay over and it's like, oh, this mattress is kind of feeling long. Mattress is feeling long. I'm not doing it though. I didn't do it for like 30 days and then I kind of relapsed for one day and then I didn't do one for another day and then I relapsed the second day, but then I think I'm like 3 days clean again, so we'll see what happens.
I probably spent around 10 minutes in the...
That's yeah, okay, this is another thing. Apparently this isn't like a normal thing to goon in the bathroom. I goon on the toilet seat. Well, I used to, like all the time. I would say I was like 7, because I mean, just before I shower. Because I like to be clean after. I feel a bit more refreshed if I do it right before the shower. You get the sound of that, kind of the white noise kind of blocking it out. People just don't like sitting on the toilet seat and doing it. And trust me, bro, if you time that shit with a good ass shit, the double, like, let's be honest, having a poo most of the time feels dang. And then you time it with this, unreal experience, bro. You haven't that and a snus goon, a little lip pillow goon. Top 10 feelings of all time.
Bathroom. After that, I went to do my homework and started playing Geometry Dash.
Okay, I went to do my homework and start playing Geometry Dash. So you went and played Geometry Dash.
Then, guess what? Out of nowhere, I had to pee really badly. I went to the bathroom and spent about 5 minutes trying to...
Wait, so has he already gooned at this point? Is that... Okay, so he's saying he went to the bathroom for 10 minutes and gooned, right? And now he's saying this is after the fact.
To pee, but nothing came out. I thought maybe I just needed to drink more water.
Really? I sometimes get that feeling where like I need to just go to the toilet, whether or not it's number one or two, and like I just can't go. But then it feels like I get that before bed a lot because I'm like, where my room is right now, I'm upstairs. To get to my toilet, I have to go down the stairs, through the living room, through the kitchen. At the end of the kitchen is the toilet I have to go to. Floor's cold, can't go downstairs, it's noisy, I can't be arsed. So, but then sometimes I'll try to like pee before going to the toilet and it just doesn't work. And then I come back up and like 20 minutes of lying there and I'm like, oh, now I need it. Like that's the exact reason why teachers don't understand in schools that no, I did not need the toilet 45 minutes ago when I had my break. This lesson is an hour long, sometimes 2 hours long, depending on if it's a double lesson or not. I need to go. I only ever was rebellious once and just walked out because I was like, I actually didn't even walk out. Like I didn't make it. I just snuck out. And then they told me, where have you been? And I think I just said the toilet and she kind of went, fair enough. So yeah, cool story, bro.
So I drank a lot. After a while, I had to pee even worse. I went back to the bathroom and probably spent another 50 minutes there. But I still called.
Oh my god, that's like pee constipation. I've never really been properly constipated, but this sounds horrible. Also, what is that on your knee? That looks gross.
Pee. That is honestly one of the worst days of my life. I regretted gooning that hard. Eventually, I told my...
Wait, so why are we assuming this about goon? Whenever I goon, I've already said this. I need to instantly pee. What are we on about? Like...
brother... that I couldn't pee.
Why is there FNAF 4 music in the background? It's creeping me out.
Pee. And I decided to rush to the hospital. When I got there, the doctor asked me, why can't you pee? I just replied, I don't know. Because I knew it will be way too embarrassing. The doctor took me into another...
Bro, just because there's no correlation between those two. Like, you could not, and then just not have to pee. And I would never, if I went to the doctors for this situation, right, and I'd gooned in the morning or whatever, and then I go to the toilet and I need to pee, unless if they really don't know what's going on and get to the final moment, I'll be like, oh yeah, I did, pet the badger this morning. Why am I trying to come up with funny ways to say wank?
Room and told me to take my pants off. And
I mean, if my doctor's looking like this, I ain't hesitating, bro. You know what I mean? I'm 20 years old on a Monday recording reaction videos. Shut up!
And lie down on the bed. So I did. Then the doctor came back holding this ridiculously long tube that looked like a giant needle. Oh my goodness. I was terrified. Before putting the tube into my
Oh, I love the physical demonstration. Also, that pickle is massive.
Oh, the doctor said, it will hurt only much.
It will hurt only much. I can tell you've got broken English and you're better at speaking my language than I would be at yours, but what do you mean only much? Do you mean like a little? Also, yeah, crazy phrase.
It will hurt only much. The moment the tube went into my...
Surely they numb it. They numb it beforehand, right? Is he just leaving that factor out? They don't do like... What's that? Is that called a colonoscopy? Or some shit where they stick it up the pee hole? You get it numb. Don't get me wrong. Horrible feeling still.
The hole, I felt everything.
Oh, the jab side.
It was absolutely horrible. For about 5 minutes, I felt like I was in hell. The craziest part was that I had no idea the next...
Obviously, that's got to be an uncomfortable feeling, right? But at the end of the day, if you accidentally it's one of my worst nightmares, is accidentally, like, it'd be even... would it be worse? Right. If you're at the doctor's, theoretically, I'm going full cam for this, give me a sec. I feel like you need to see this in, like, full 1080p. It's probably still 720p quality. If you're getting yourself checked, whether or not you got to get your balls checked... Your wood has to come out, right? Is it worse to have a male doctor or a female doctor if in this situation you get a rod on? Because, right, my thinking is, obviously I think from like an uncomfortable point of view, I think the woman would probably feel more uncomfortable, okay? And it's bad, it's awkward. I mean, they're also a medical professional, so they know that shit is completely natural. It happens. So that's why I think it'd be better like that, because then you could like try and laugh it off, try and be respectful, apologize, maybe try and make a joke and just say, I'm sorry, I ain't got control over he makes up his own mind. That's what I would say. I'm sorry, do apologize, he makes up his own mind, leave it at that. She'll do an awkward laugh, it's not funny at all, but it's just part of her job. And then if it's with a guy though, I think, one, he'd be judging you so, because you got to realise you've just got manhandled, and now you've got a rod on. You've got to, at that point, you've got to be asking yourself, am I low-key gay? But then also, I think in the run-up to it, I'd probably be more comfortable with a guy doing it, because if I don't know beforehand that I'm, gonna have this awkward moment. Also, I think they usually make guys do guy things and girls do girl things for that effect, which makes sense. But like, imagine getting a rod on when a bloke just touches your knob. Maybe you just got to play the gay card. Maybe at that point you've just got to be like, oh bro, I'm sorry, I am gay, and yeah. But then that might make him feel uncomfortable. No, so then he gets a woman to do it. It's so smart. No, that's actually really creepy. That's actually really creepy. I didn't mean that. No, that's actually... Maybe just chop it off. Maybe just send me to sleep, and then you can't do anything about it. God, I don't wish that upon anyone, but it's going to have to happen to me at some point. I'll probably have to get my balls choked at some point. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it.
20 hours. The doctor drained out the urine from my bladder through the tube. Even though it hurt like crazy, finally getting off all the pressure honestly felt like heaven. When I got home, I thought everything was finally over. I just relaxed and lay on my bed. About 4 hours later, I had to pee again. I tried, but
no,
I still couldn't. At that moment, all I could think was, please, I don't want to go to that hospital again. Luckily, a tiny drop of pee finally came out, but it felt like my D was literally on fire. I'm not even joking, it hurts so much. I don't know what getting circumcised actually feels like, but that day was one of the hardest.
Why does circumcision come into this? Also, circumcision, they completely numb your, like, they're not just chopping into it like anything else. It would be like removing any skin on your body. Your shit is completely numb. I don't know whether you get knocked out. Obviously, it happens when you're a kid a lot of the time. And then I've known guys who have got like ill or problems and they have to get it like later on in their life. But I don't think you don't feel it, do you? You don't know about it. Wait, his shit sounds worse. I would hate, I know my dad's had to go,
And worst experiences of my life. I forced myself to keep peeing through the pain. Thankfully, the more I need, the less it hurts. And eventually everything went back to normal. Since that day, I haven't even thought about gooning again.
Oh really? Oh, this was like a fully. He still blames it on that. I mean, I guess that's one way to like get out of it. Maybe I need that shit to happen to me to make me really lock in. Nah. Actually, I'd rather be a Goon addict than go whatever this guy's gone through. This sounds horrible.
I think this happened around September 2024.
Oh shit.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you learned something from my experience.
I'm not sure I learned anything, mate, but I was thoroughly entertained.
If you enjoyed it, don't forget to leave a like. Peace.
Okay, what? Turning video game characters into attractive women. I ranked your Asher fan. Okay, this guy, considering you said you stopped gooning, I'm not sure whether that's the case. Now, this is how you stop someone from gooning. Yeah, this is only a month ago as well. You just said 2024. So he's been going strong for 2 years. This is low-key scarier than most horror movies. I'm never good. Yeah, but how does he know this is from the goon? This could have just been a problem. I mean, I guess if you gooned and something came out and then you went to the toilet and nothing came out, but it's 2 different tubes. You could tell he's a gooner from the way he drew the doctor. Facts. Best anti-gooning ad I've ever seen. So everyone in the comments is just scared of gooning. Genuinely horrified to ever goon again. I'm not doing it anyway because I'm like good and I've evolved past that and such and I'm so mature and I don't even need to goon because I just have so many women on the roster that I can just hit up at any time. Definitely not a virgin. But in that case... in a bizzle.